Hi everybody, welcome. It's Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, so it's time for Stamping with Denise. I have missed you all. Um, I've been away for the last 3 weeks. Haven't done any new videos while I was away. I shared some old ones that focused on techniques, and so I hope you enjoyed this. I'll tell you, my husband and I took a trip with some friends. It was the trip of a lifetime. We did a Mediterranean cruise. It was almost 3 weeks long, and I had a great time. I was exhausted when I came back, but it was really a lot of fun. But I'm really glad to be back with you guys and back into my old routine. Haven't done any crafting. This is my first project since I've been back, so we're going to keep it simple tonight, but that simple doesn't mean bad. Simple just means you can do a lot of them. So before we get started, a little housekeeping. Please, if you like my video, please share my video and share down in the comments, and your name will be entered in a drawing to win the project I work on tonight. The last time we were together, I made this cute easel card using one of our ephemera packs. Makes it so simple to make some great cards. And because she commented, shared, and I drew her name, that card's going to go out to Penny Gross. So Penny, I'll get that out to you this week. If you're watching if you can't share, I understand. Would you give my video some hearts? Facebook likes the hearts better than the thumbs up, so I would appreciate it if you'd give it some hearts. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, welcome. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. And then once you do, hit that little blue bell and you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video, which is most every Monday evening. Okay, couple things, and I just realized I had wanted to pull it up and I didn't. Stampin' Up! Has a great starter kit special. Normally, let me see if I can open that up. Hang on here. I want to double check and make sure that I have the right information for you. Let's see here. Okay, the current starter kit special runs October 1st through the 31st. And if you join Stampin' Up! As a demonstrator, you get $155 worth of products for just $99. So that's a great deal. That's an extra, I think, $30 more than you usually get. So there's never any obligation to sell anything. A lot of people join just to get the discount. You can get that, your discount can be either 20 or 25%. And if it's something you're going to buy anyway, why not get it at a discount? So if you're interested, please let me know. But like I said, there's never any obligation to share or to sell anything, but if you want to, I can help you with that too. So that's the big news. Oh, and the other thing is some of our card kits, or all the kits in our kit collection are on sale during the month of October, and they're up to 30% off. So it's a great time to stock up. Think about Christmas gifts. That might be a great way to knock some of those people off of your Christmas list, is to get them a card kit. They're all inclusive, so they don't need anything else except what's in that box. Okay. So I don't think I have anything else right now. I think we're going to get started on our card, and I'm going to switch to my hand view. Yay. Okay, the card we're going to make, like I said, I had to get my mojo back. It's been a while, so I went with a simple Christmas card. It features our designer series paper. And what I like is that you can see both sides of this paper, because sometimes you like both sides and you don't know which side to use because you're adhering it down to cardstock and you don't get to see the other side. This prevents that. So the star of the show for this card is the designer series paper. And I want to share this with you here. I want to show you this designer series paper, and I want to look something up too. Okay. This pack of paper is called Sentimental Christmas. And if you know me, this is not my normal. I tend to like bright, contemporary colors and patterns, much like this stuff here. But this paper blew me away. I describe it as being very nostalgic. It reminds me a lot of the paper, or it reminds me a lot of stuff I saw when I was a kid for Christmas. I mean, look at those great Christmas candles. The opposite side has some branches on it. Make great scrapbook pages. Some holly bouquets. This side has candy canes on it. This one has stockings. This is the paper we're using here with the trees. This one has some other trees. This is holly and ribbon. And these cute little deer have some brown and white snowflakes on them. I guess they're not really white. I think they're basic beige. But anyway, this designer series paper is called Sentimental Christmas. And for every pack sold, Stampin' Up! is making a $3 donation to organizations in the countries where they are active. So I don't know, it didn't say exactly where they're going to be donating the money to, but I know that usually they donate quite a bit. So it's a great way to help out another organization too, and make a donation and get some great paper. So, okay, I think we're going to start. I got to get my trimmer. And the great thing, this doesn't take quite as much cardstock as a regular one, but today we're using shaded spruce, and this is 5 by 5.5. Okay, so that's the 5-inch side. This is the 5.5-inch side. I just want to make sure I've got this oriented the right way. Nope. Okay, it's going to go this way. So I am going to score this card at 4.25 inches. Right, because this is the 5. I just want to double check because when the pieces are almost scored, okay, yeah, the 5-inch side gets scored at 4.25. Which actually makes this a 3/4 of an inch overhang. So if you want to just take do 3/4 of an inch, you could do that. And this card you could build the other way too, so that it opened this way if you want. So you would just have to figure out your paper dimensions, and then you'd have 3/4 of an inch up here overlapping. But for this card, if someone wants to stand it up, I feel like because the designer series paper is not near as stiff as the cardstock, it probably stands better like this than it would like this. But you know what? That's doing pretty good too. But yeah, you could also orient this card this way. But I've oriented it. I've cut my paper to orient it this way, so that's what we're going to do. Okay, so that's our base. That's it. I think we're going to start with the inside. It's the most wonderful time of the year. I am using sentiments from the Greetings of the Season bundle, okay? It comes with this set of tag dies, but I'm not using these dies on my card. I'll show you which dies I'm using here in a minute, but these go together, and I think this is a great set of dies to have for anybody that likes to make tags. I'll show you. I cut one out. It looks just like Let me put this down here like that. So, but I just thought for the card that I was making, those didn't quite do what I wanted them to do. Not bad, not good, just a fact. So, okay, let me get my, pardon me here, I'm kind of out of practice. Like I said, it's been several weeks since I did any stamping. So I'm using shaded spruce ink, which is the same as our card base. And this says, it's the most wonderful time of the year. And remember, whenever you can, you want to stamp before you adhere something. Because if you screw it up, most of the time you can flip your paper over and stamp on the other side. So let's see. Did I get it? Yeah, it's not exactly centered, but I think it's okay. So let me set that off to the side for a second. Where's my adhesive? Oh, I didn't get my adhesive out. Come to me. Ah, yes, I'm so back. So glad to be back to all my stamping supplies. They missed me. They told me they did. I'm silly. I wasn't completely without Stampin' Up! On my trip. When we were on our trip, I used, I don't know if you guys remember, there was a paper pumpkin last year that had a sentiment in it that said, "Thanks for your hospitality." Before I left, I put that kit together, and I took those cards with me, and that's what I used to leave the tips for, like the people who cleaned our cabin and who served us at dinner and things like that. So I got to spread a little bit of Stampin' Up! Around the world. So we're going to put this right here, and I'm going to put some adhesive right here. Let me see, make sure this lines up. And there we go. Perfect. Okay, so we are well on our way here. So I'm going to go ahead and do the tag. I'm going to stamp it on here. I already die cut it out. And this is the set of dies I used. It's called Peaceful Season. And they had some great sentiment dies, to use for sentiments. And it pairs with this Peaceful Season bundle. I was trying to stay with one bundle, but, sometimes I just wanted something a little bit fancier for the front of this card. Okay. So what I have done, you can see it says Merry Christmas, but where's Mary at? Mary's here, Christmas is here. They are two separate stamps, but I was able, oops, wrong stamp, to put them both on one block. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. If there's too much space, around the edge of the stamp where they won't get in the right position, sometimes you have to stamp them separately. But this one worked really well, and I was able to put it on one stamp. This one I stamped each word separately. I started with Christmas and then put the Merry on. But there we go. Okay. Like I told you, this one is not a tough one. Let me see here. Get this out. Didn't have my adhesives out. So, now for a little bit of bling. And I think this card looks better when it has a ribbon tied around here. So I used these two come in the pack. This is the gold and silver 8-inch trim combo pack. I believe it's from the annual catalog. And I haven't even opened the silver, and I just opened the gold to do this one. I hadn't even used it yet. So I think I used, well, what we'll do, we will just go ahead and see how much we need here. Let's just kind of see. Okay. Let me get this left. Here we go. So I'll kind of get this. You know, I don't usually do these kinds of bows, but for this one, I felt like it needed to go completely around so that, because it will be seen on the inside. So let's see here. Okay, there we go. Good. Let me just kind of fix this. There we go. That looks pretty good. Where's my scissors at? My snips. That looks pretty good. It twisted in the back. Let me see if I can get this to untwist a little bit. Sometimes you can finagle this. Oh, come on. There we go. There's that. Let me slide this back in place. I know I'm probably making this harder than I need to. You know what? I'm going to start over. Okay. And let me make sure the inside feels flat. Okay. There we go. There we are. Perfect. I can get that kind of adjusted. Let me slide that up a little bit. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use a glue dot underneath the knot just to kind of anchor it down so it doesn't move around too much. Let's see. As you know, sometimes I kind of do a faux bow, but because this one was going to be seen on the inside, I felt like it needed to be a full, full proper knot. Okay, so I've got my Merry Christmas. Let me get my dimensionals. And we're going to put those on, put it on our card, and we will pretty much be done. So if there's anything you need to purchase to get ready for your Christmas card making, please let me know. I would be so glad to help you place that order. Remember, the kits are on sale, some of them up to 30% off. And we have our starter special where you can get $155 worth for $99, and that's free shipping too. So, and that usually comes with also with a paper pumpkin. So it's a great deal. It's a great deal, and you can take advantage of that even if you've already done that before. So here we go. I love this paper. I may have to order another package of it. So I want to thank you so much for joining me tonight. I will see you next Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern for Stamping with Denise. Everybody take care. Bye now.